What happens if you add the #1 Yasuo in EU, sovereign player by the way, and a Yuumi? Well, we're about to find out in today's video. Yo, what is up guys? And welcome to another Wilders video. And I know I haven't made a video for like 4 days, but I did make a community post telling you guys that I wanted to take a bit of a break these few weeks, because I'm just not really enjoying the game that much. So I'm not playing it as frequently. I do enjoy making videos, of course, but the thing is, if I don't have content, if I don't have gameplays, I cannot make videos. But everything is going good. I'm sorry for the inconvenience for you guys. I know you guys love the videos, but I'll be bringing videos to you guys, don't you worry. Everything is gonna be alright. It's just sometimes I make daily videos, sometimes I don't. Alright, so let's focus on this game. This is Mr. Prof, by the way. He streams on Twitch. I'll put links to his Twitch in the description. Very good player. I want to say it's a very solid overall player. Extremely good Yasuo player. And I'm pretty sure he reached Sovereign as well. Sovereign rank, which is very impressive. I made a video with him before, and he took the feedback from it. And so let's see in this video what's about to happen. And it's always fun to see a really good player with a Yuumi. You know what I mean? Because like then you're gonna see next level gameplay. Because we all know what Yasuo can do. It's a very cool champion. But what happens if you add a Yuumi to Yasuo, right? We can see how he's playing the lane, by the way. Oh, I need to tell you guys something. So I'm actually doing a massive collaborated giveaway on Twitter. I'm doing it with Rift Guides, with Darkbreaker, with Royal, and with Starting All Over. And all you have to do to enter is just follow them. Like, it's basically a tweet on Twitter. I'll put a link to my Twitter in the description, or link to the tweet, I think, in the description, so you guys can check it out. We are giving away 10 skins over on Twitter, because it's a collaborated giveaway, so we can give away a lot. Like, it's super easy to enter. So make sure you enter that one. Check it out on Twitter. And on YouTube, I'm also giving away 3 skins myself, and all you have to do to enter is put down a comment under the video. So, up until now, I find it actually very interesting that he chose to go armor boots. What the hell? He went armor boots? He went early armor boots? But he's laning against a Morgana. And the enemy jungler is a Nunu. It's like full AP that he's gonna be dealing with early game. I have no idea why he went for armor boots. I mean, perhaps for the late game, right? Like, it makes sense for the late game, sure. But what? Why would he get it now? Like, why would he get it already? I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Why did he get it already? I mean, it helps against the basic attacks of Morgana, I suppose, but in my eyes, it would have been better to get to just go for your first item rather than getting armor boots this early on in the game. But I think he just goes armor boots almost every game. Maybe he's gonna build a Wit's End. We'll see. He asked me if I wanted to see the build. I said no. I just wanted to have like a true first-time reaction to the gameplay and really be guessing what he's gonna be building, and just, you know, we can watch together what it's gonna be what it's gonna end up like, right? So that's why I didn't actually ask him for the build, or he told me he wanted to show me the build. I said no, because I wanted to have a complete first-time reaction to everything. Oh, you see what he did right there? He put a ward over the wall. He put a ward over the wall so he could dash to the minion. That's really funny. Sion actually dodged the flash tornado. Wow. What a tragic gank. Everything went tragically wrong with everyone. Everything just went wrong. As you can see, not everything is gonna go right every time, right? And I'm really glad he sent me this gameplay. So you can see it's not all just nice, yeah, right? Like, he also makes these types of mistakes, and it's not all nice and easy for him too. Oh, look at that. He really goes in there. I don't think he's gonna get a kill yet. And this is honestly why I think he should have gone for damage items rather than the boots. Although he did just get a kill, but like, he'll do a lot more damage with it, right? Like, if he got the crit, he's trolling him. If he got the 40% crit item, he would be critting a whole lot more and doing a whole lot more damage. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna go. Ganking top lane is going to be really hard because they have, of course, they have the Yuumi. That's the one, I would say that's the one and only problem of a Yuumi. It's a really hard lane to gank because, you know, the enemies have a Thresh. And if you have a Yuumi, what is a Yuumi going to do against a Thresh? The only thing that Yuumi can do that helps with the gank is use her ultimate. But even that is not a very strong ability for ganking. He may be dead here, actually. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so he tried to defend the turret. But unfortunately, they just had too much CC. They stopped him in his tracks and they got the turret anyways. Oh, this Gwen though. Ah, Ashe had ult. Oh my god. No, what is the Malphite doing? He went on the wrong target. He went on the Ashe. He should have just killed the Scion. If we look at both compositions though, I mean, his composition for Mr. Prof looks way better late game than the enemy composition. Like, way better. Nyla, they have a Nyla. They have a frontline Malphite. They have a Gwen. Yasuo is good late game too. And of course they have the Yuumi as well. Looking at the enemies, I mean, Nunu, meh. Morgana is good. Thresh is not really going to be able to do that much. Scion is going to be annoying. Ashe, also a bit meh against this type of composition. It's just like his team is way better later on in the game. And here you can see how he uses his ultimate. This is a bit of a, well, not basic. I would say it's actually quite advanced, but the way you want to use the ultimate of Yasuo oftentimes is you kind of want to wait until the knockup almost runs out, and then you want to ult to maximize the duration, right? Exactly what he did right there on the Nunu. He could flash on her, but he chose to just hit her because so the way, what he did is he saw that Malphite used his first ability to slow. So then he just followed up because it was an easy hit since the Ashe was slowed. Ooh, he doesn't have ult though. It was an easy hit for him. Yeah, Yasuo without ult is significantly weaker than with ult. And not just because of the ult, it's because after you ult, you get the bonus armor penetration. Oh, that was beautiful. Wow. Is he gonna ult? He did the ult combo. Wait, did he do it? Let me actually go back into the video. Ah, he doesn't have enough attack speed to do the, I think it's called Beyblade, Keyblade, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, he doesn't have enough attack speed yet to do that combo. Okay, I see. He would have done it, but he didn't have enough attack speed. So the way you can do that type of combo, I believe it's called Beyblade. So you ult an enemy, and then before you follow up with your action, sorry, you knock up an enemy, and then before you ult, you're gonna use your third ability and first ability again, and then before it does damage, you're gonna ult. You know what's gonna happen then? It's gonna transfer that damage onto the enemy that you've ulted. So you're essentially gonna get a first ability for free. And then after your ult, you're already gonna have one stack on your first ability. So you're gonna have to hit your first ability one more time, and then you have another tornado. It's a little bit hard to understand, and I'm pretty sure a beginner player will not understand any of this. I'm pretty sure Mr. Prof is gonna do this later on in the game. It's like a fundamental thing to master Yasuo. So I'll actually show you guys how it works when he does it, so you know what's happening. Oh, that was beautiful. Double knockup. Although they are missing the dragon, but now you can see the Yuumi is actually attaching to him. So this is the moment where you can actually start carrying the game, right? Because Yuumi is attaching on him. Although he doesn't have a lot of items. And now you can actually see the armor boots are being useful. But then again, I feel like he should have gone items, the Solari first, and then armor boots. Because now it's actually extremely useful against the Ashe, right? I believe he should be able to just go in. Yeah, there we go. Nice. This is also quite a good comp with Yasuo, since they have a Malphite. It's always much better to pick Yasuo with a Malphite or a Wukong or something, right? And the reasons are obvious, because of the knockup, right? Makes it a lot easier for you to play the game. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you give it a like. It really supports the channel a lot. You know what's funny? I want to say this again. When I go on like social media, like Reddit, for example, sometimes, like yesterday, I just randomly went there, and then I sometimes just check some of the posts. It's so funny how negative people are on Reddit. Like, you'll see them talk about, not just me, like a lot of content creators. Why are people so negative? I don't understand. Like, they're always pointing out the bad, well, negative or bad stuff or whatever. They're always pointing out negative stuff. Like, I'm not even kidding. Maybe 15-20% of the posts are positive. I'm talking about content creators, and not just me. Everyone, right? They're positive. And then you get 85%. They're like, clickbait, bad player, boosted, he's annoying, he does this, he does his Twitch replays, it's boring content, why do we have such boring creators, blah blah blah. Why are people like that, guys? On Reddit, right? I know Reddit people are different. Like, oftentimes people, I don't want to generalize, but oftentimes people on Reddit, you know, the Reddit incels, that's the meme, right? They're the kind of people that don't really have too much of a life. And it makes sense if you think about it, right? If you're being so negative about everything, it's quite obvious to me that, right, like you're not gonna be able to be as positive about yourself either. How are you gonna work out? How are you gonna focus on yourself? How are you gonna find a girlfriend? How are you gonna be positive in your own life if you're spending all day being so negative on a social media like Reddit? You know what I mean? And same story on Twitter, but not as bad as Reddit, of course. But Reddit is just crazy. It's crazy how negative like a portion of the people are. And if you're a part of that, you should really try to stop doing that. Like, focus on what's good. Stop. Of course, it's good to have feedback, and of course, it's good to be negative sometimes about something, right? Like, of course, I'm not saying that it should be cancelled completely, but it's just the same people over and over and over again under every single post. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous what I'm seeing on Reddit. And it's funny because I honestly thought it would just be about me and Darkbreaker, because we were the biggest content creators in Wild Rift. But now, you know, you've got new content creators like Royal, for example. Great content creator, by the way, really, really good one. And it's just people talking smack, people talking trash for no reason at all, for no reason. It's just, I don't understand, but okay. Just wanted to let you guys know about that. You should not be part of that, like about any creator. Don't do that. Don't do that. Focus on what's good. Don't focus on what's bad, guys. So up until now, this game has been back and forth. It's just gonna be really hard for the enemies to kill Mr. Prof. And what he has to do, there's one ability he needs to be blocking, which is the Ashe ultimate. And I know that's gonna be very hard, but if I were him, I would also go for QSS. Because in case you don't block the ult, you're gonna be dead, right? So if I were him, I would go QSS. Now, I don't know if he's actually gonna get a QSS, but it would be a very good purchase for this particular game. Also for the Morgana, of course, right? And QSS, in case you guys didn't know, this is something a lot of people don't know, and I don't really get how people don't know this. But QSS not only has an active to get out of a stun or something, it also has a passive. The passive of QSS, whenever you buy QSS, it's gonna be reducing all of the stuns, roots, everything by 25%. So the Morgana root, instead of being 3 seconds, for example, is only gonna be like 2.25 seconds. And you don't even need to QSS, just buy the QSS and it's gonna reduce it. So that's why, like, this particular game, QSS is gonna be such an important item for him. And I find it a bit weird that he doesn't have it already. Ah, he didn't have smite, so beautiful. He killed the highest damage per second target, and now he should not have a big problem fighting this. He still has his ultimate as well. But yes, QSS 100% necessary right here. 100%. I'm like 100% sure he's gonna get it very, very soon. Like maybe his next back already. Or the Yuumi needs a Veil. But Veil is not as powerful as QSS, obviously, because of the passive of QSS, right? Yeah, I mean, he's just dead. I don't know what he's doing. Yep. But now Mr. Proof observed that Sion already used his ultimate, right? It's a very important observation. Is he gonna ult him? No. Yeah, so like, exactly. QSS, you know what I mean? He needs a QSS. If he doesn't buy it now, come on. Bruh, what the hell, man? Why is he not buying a QSS? He needs a QSS. Like 100% he needs a QSS. If he had a QSS right there, he would have escaped. Not just because of the QSS, because of the passive. This game is completely unplayable without a QSS. Especially if you need to hard carry the game. There we go, yes. Undo. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. He bought a QSS. He undid his purchase and he bought the QSS. Now the game is gonna be playable for him. And you guys are gonna see a massive difference right now. Like, just pay attention to the CC durations now. He can actually move now, rather than not being able to do anything. Because of the passive tenacity that it gives you. Yeah, Gwen is taking care of the Sion, but the 4v4 should be pretty easy. Especially now he has a QSS. Although the Ashe has a double buff, which is a little bit annoying. His team should get the red buff. But the wait, Gwen is the jungler? I think Gwen is the jungler, yeah. Gwen is the jungler. She shouldn't be the one taking care of Sion, but she did. I guess that's fine. But now the enemies can actually try to go for the Baron. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, there we go. You see? The stun duration. I don't know why he QSS right there, but the stun duration is just not gonna be long anymore. That's funny. No way he escapes, right? They did get the Baron though, which is huge. That's massive. I don't think they can end the game though. I don't think so. There's 3 defenders, so I don't think they can end the game. 2 defenders actually. Nunu is still going back. Yeah, especially with the base shield there. There's no way they're ending this game. But it's fine. Just kill the Nunu, push the top lane, take their jungle, etc. And then you're gonna be fine. Ult? Oh, there we go. No, that was still not the combo actually. I was gonna say, there we go, there's the combo, but that was actually not the combo. He ulted a bit too fast. Well, it was not, he got the kill, you know what I mean? But it was too fast for the combo. It's funny, he went for Last Whisper and he's not finishing off the Mortal Reminder. He just went Last Whisper to get the additional armor penetration, it seems. Because the enemies are pretty tanky, and then he wants to go for Bloodthirster. And Bloodthirster is such a good item here. And you know why? If you want to test your knowledge, you can pause the video right now and say why. There is one major reason. There's, you know, multiple sub-reasons, but there's one major reason. And if you want to guess it, pause the video right now to test your knowledge about the game and guess it. I'm going to reveal the answer now, so if you haven't paused right now, it sucks for you. It's because he has a Yuumi. Yuumi is always going to keep him at a high amount of HP. Bloodthirster gives you bonus attack damage when you're at the high amount of HP. So that's why it's such a good item for him. Like you can see throughout the whole fight, when Yuumi heals him up, I mean, now, of course, now he's not at a high amount of HP. But throughout the entire fight, he had been at a high amount of HP because he has a Yuumi. And the whole game, he's going to be at a high amount of HP, especially when he gets to Amaranth Twin Guard. I love how the Gwen is just 1v1ing the dragon while everything is happening, by the way. It's pretty funny. Wow, that's actually a good dragon. Otherwise, enemies would have had soul. It's a very good dragon. This Gwen is actually doing really well too. Yuumi could be attaching to the Gwen as well if she really wants to. Both are going to be good options. The Sion is split pushing, man. That's so stupid. Look at him. He can just stop him, yeah. Just body block. There we go. I know Sion is gonna be dead. Kill the Sion and go for Baron. Easy peasy game. Man, that's... I don't know what the Sion is doing. Wait. The Gwen took the red buff, but it didn't spawn an additional red buff? Are you trying to tell me that the Gwen hasn't taken the red buff for 10 minutes? Because that's not the empowered red buff. What the hell? Wait, what? Gwen hadn't taken the red buff for over 8 minutes. Because the empowered red buff spawns at like 9 minutes into the game. I mean, he can ult him, but he's just dead. Come on, secure it. Nice. Ooh, he flash comboed right after the thresh right there. That was huge. There we go. QSS as well. There's no stuns, nothing. Easy peasy. Like, I swear to God, QSS makes the difference these games. If he hadn't gone QSS, he would not be able to carry this game. Together with the Gwen, of course. But like, QSS is just really the difference maker in a game like this. Especially when you play a champion that has to carry games by dashing around on the enemy. Like Yasuo, like Riven, you know what I mean? A champion like that really has to dive deep needs a QSS in games like these. And it's very nice that he actually saw that and he went for the QSS. So let's take a look at how much damage he did and everything like that. I wonder what his rank is as well, actually, here. I know he reached Sovereign at some point, so let's see. Yeah, so here he was Challenger 93 LP after the game, I believe. And he did reach Sovereign. So let's take a look at how much damage he did. 45,000 damage. Very nice. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope... Wait, you were able to see it? Yeah, okay. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.